All right, man. Today we're watching 25 moments Dragon Ball characters became memes. I just decided let me do a little reaction because I'm very lazy. I really don't feel like playing the game at the moment.
Vegeta displays a very characteristic pattern whenever he gets injured during a fight.
Oh.
How about the moment Frieza became a meme due to the way he calls people? And don't even get me
Oh,
started
oh,
on
he's
that
talking about
cursed
monkeys?
meme revolving around he ain't beating Goku though. These
Sure
are
not.
the 25 craziest moments that Dragon Ball characters became memes.
Bet.
Okay, let's start from one of the most known memes of the Dragon Ball franchise. This is none other than Yamcha's death pose.
You know,
This
see, I
meme
thought
is
he was
so
gonna go
iconic
over
that it even
9,000.
transcends the Dragon Ball fandom itself. What do I mean
They
by
even
that?
did it again in
Well,
Super.
if you watched our previous video explaining the insane references of other anime and manga towards Dragon Ball,
I should watch that
notice
too.
That a very suspicious reference kept appearing all the time. In
I didn't know
various
Naruto
anime
did it.
and
That's
manga.
funny.
And that reference,
Oh, yeah, no,
Yamcha's
no,
death
that's the-
pose. You see,
that's when he
Yamcha
fights
battles a
Neji, never
Cyberman
mind.
during the Vegeta saga, and apparently
Yep.
defeats it with a Kamehameha. He then
remember
becomes
that.
cocky enough to challenge the remaining 4 Cybermen by himself. But the
But
beaten
then-
Cyberman wakes up and catches him by surprise by latching onto him. The Cyberman
And it grabbed him by the ass cheeks too. Like,
I mean,
It
it's
is
not
everywhere.
an exaggeration to say that this meme has been the symbol of failure and defeat.
This is Steven
since the
Universe,
late
too? I didn't
90s.
know
And
that.
even though that's iconic, hear this next one. What
It's over
meme can
9,000?
someone
Yep.
think that is
I knew
more
it.
iconic than the "It's over 9,000" of Vegeta?
you can't.
9,000!
Like literally, I'm not sure if there's any other anime meme in history that is as known as this one.
You don't really see
Nappa
any like
challenges
that.
Goku to unleash his ki and
That's
showcase
what Dragon
his
Ball's
true strength.
goated.
Upon Goku doing that, however, well, all I'm going to say is that Vegeta's jealousy probably started from this point right here, as his power level scouter kept increasing its rating until it went.
Yeah, but I mean,
quote,
he was still
over
stronger than him.
9,000.
I don't know
Kind
about
of
that
insane how the number was actually 8,000 in the manga, but then again, memes and their origins
9,000
work in
sounds
mysterious
better.
ways. Overall, this is by far the most popular Dragon Ball meme, and it's been
Which
around
means he didn't
since
even
the
play the
early
actual meme. He
2000s.
played, like, the
Okay,
Kai
we
one.
talked about Vegeta's most known meme, but how about the second most known meme about him? We're of course talking about Vegeta's left arm. I
Okay.
can't believe I'm saying this, but Vegeta's left arm has been defeated more times than even Yamcha.
Every time,
It's
he's
like
always
whenever
over.
the- honestly,
No,
his
break
left
it.
arm should have its own power
I don't know about
level,
break it
and I
every
wouldn't
time,
be
but that bitch
surprised
be
if
hurting.
Power scalers have already come up with a number. But at this point, I would like to ask you something. If you
Okay.
could have any conversation with your favorite anime character, which character would you choose and what would you talk about?
I don't
Well,
know.
No need to imagine this any longer, because the new free app called Talkie AI has
Man, bro.
Remember that one time Jiren made the ultimate mistake by dissing Frieza? He called Frieza's power level pathetic. Well, Frieza's reply was a burn like no other. Frieza went on to ask Jiren, quote, what power level do they have on the ground?
That's
Referring
why
to
your family
Jiren's
did.
dead
Bro said that's why your
members.
family did.
Frieza even went ahead to mock him by telling him that his family is dead, further proceeding to ask
Family's
about
dead.
the power level.
Dead as
I
hell.
mean, you can't tell that to
Bro really
Jiren
did
and
say
expect
that.
to not get packed afterwards. Jiren was so pissed at this point that the beat-up was also legendary. I
He
mean,
punched
my
that
guy
man's
just
tail
steps on
off.
Frieza's tail and starts a brutal sequence
Damn.
of punches. Too bad though, punching Frieza will still not bring back your parents, Jiren.
Oh!
Okay, we spoke about
That's
Frieza and how
tough.
he always runs his mouth more than he has to. Well, in
He's
some
gonna be
occasions,
calling people
apparently,
monkeys, aren't
Frieza
he?
can get a bit racist as well, I
Very.
guess. I mean, he keeps calling people monkeys all the time.
Hello, monkeys.
This made many fans
Immediately,
call
too.
Frieza
That was his
a
first time
racist
meeting
and
them
even
people.
further- Okay, hear me out. This next meme is both funny, but also kind of cursed at the same time. You
Okay,
see,
talk to me.
Goku fans are known for standing by Goku no matter what happens. And you better believe that they are more than proud from the fact that their favorite main character can solo half of the anime in existence.
So basically what
Result
you're
of that,
saying
fans
is-
keep spam-
He ain't beating Goku.
He ain't beating Goku, though.
He ain't beating
and so
Goku.
on and so forth. Like, seriously, whenever I see someone speaking about a strong character from any anime, there will be a Dragon Ball fan commenting that this character cannot beat Goku. And
Okay.
sometimes, well, these fans take it too far. I once saw an inspiring video of a kid that beat cancer, and how that kid is, quote, the strongest boy in the whole world. Well, as soon as some Dragon Ball fans heard the phrase the strongest, their hands moved on their own.
I
They got to
mean-
comment, he still ain't beating Goku, though.
But he's not, like, it-
seriously,
you
after
know.
that incident, Goku's Ultra Instinct sound effect is so legendary that it is used in all kinds of memes throughout the world. I mean,
Yep.
most people watch these memes and do not even know that this following sound effect actually originates from Dragon Ball. And this takes us to the It's My Bulma scene from the Battle
That
of
would really
Gods
become a
movie. If
meme,
Bulma
though?
unironically slapping the snot out of the god of destruction Beerus wasn't enough
Okay.
meme material already, the scene transitions to Vegeta going absolute bonkers.
I don't remember that really becoming a meme like that, though. I mean, like, I remember the moment, but, like, a meme.
Hurt Beerus. Even Goku knew that this was pure meme material because he later mimics Vegeta's scream and also adds that it was funny.
It was
You've
funny,
gotta
though.
love Vegeta's reaction to Goku's comment too. Even though Bulma is there, he downright lies and says that he doesn't remember saying that. Who knew that our mighty prince of all Saiyans would be such a tsundere, eh? I mean, Vegeta really said, it's not like I love my wife already, Baka. Next, I'd say Vegeta's pride is truly never escaping the allegations, because during the Tournament of Power, right when he is about to have a shot at Jiren,
second
Vegeta
fiddle?
is stopped by Toppo. Toppo wants Vegeta to fight him, and
God, that
Vegeta
man is second
unironically
fiddle.
replies that he has no interest in dealing with the second fiddle. Huh? Are you the second fiddle too, Vegeta? That's what Toppo immediately replies. And here was me thinking that murder wasn't allowed at the Tournament of Power. By the way, there is another character that has always been a walking meme. And
He's
we
the
are
goat,
not
though.
even just talking about his name, but his name is definitely part of it. It's Mr. Hercule Satan.
No, it's
the
just
greatest
Mr.
martial
Satan, bro.
arts
Don't say
champion of the
Hercule,
world.
man.
Now, this has truly been one of the longest
He's
ongoing gags.
he's
within the
really
Dragon Ball story,
cold though.
with Mr. Satan
Like,
casually
y'all gonna
being
learn to
the center of
respect him
attention in
for
all
real.
kinds of insane situations, and even like that, still managing to never actually lose. I mean, damn, he was right there for the fights against Cell, Android 18, and even
he
Majin
always-
Buu.
and he always
Yet,
contributed.
the GOAT Mr. Satan has actually died less times than Goku. Moving on, we have the classic fusion memes. It doesn't matter which Dragon Ball series we're talking about.
ever
It's
try-
impossible to pull off.
You ever try to do the fusion dance in real life?
Nope. Boy, if you don't.
Vegeta even says that he'd rather die than perform the fusion with Goku.
you
Luckily,
already
he was
dead?
already dead in Fusion Reborn, because otherwise, they were cooked. Which brings us to the Kakarot memes. Honestly, this level of obsessiveness is almost respectable in a way. Broly is so obsessed that his body literally comes up with a power-up named after someone he despises. Every time
I mean, I
Broly
wouldn't-
screamed
you wouldn't-
Kakarot
I
in
wouldn't
the OG
call it-
Broly movies,
I don't know about that one.
he
That
became
wording doesn't really
exponentially
work.
stronger. Although Kakarot is still a name, the next meme on our list is a literal verb. It's dodge.
Dodge.
And I'm sure that anyone who has watched DBZ Abridged
If you
doesn't even
haven't,
need the
you should.
context. Now, for those who haven't, the meme
Yeah.
comes from when Piccolo trained Gohan during the Saiyan Saga.
I didn't think
He
they-
hit him
I didn't
and
think
asked
they
him to
put any
dodge at the
abridged
same
on here,
time.
dude.
This training method is comically simplified in the TFS Abridged version and continues to stay relevant even throughout the Frieza Saga. Another
'cause it's
one
so
from
good.
Piccolo and Gohan's training is when Piccolo asks Gohan to start acting like a man. Gohan replies that he is only 4, to which Piccolo responds, so
I'm
what? I'm
he's
only 8.
eight, yeah.
Now, we can all see that Krillin apparently doesn't have a nose. But how many of you know that this is actually canon? Back in the OG Dragon Ball, when Krillin
Well, yeah,
was
'cause
fighting
he
a guy
couldn't-
who had never
he
taken
said
a
he
bath,
couldn't
the
actually
was
smell.
so stinky and insane that Krillin just couldn't keep up with the guy. It wasn't until Goku screamed at him and reminded him that he doesn't
Krillin, you
even,
don't
have,
even
a
have a
nose, that Krillin
nose.
makes his comeback and defeats the guy. So
Which is
yes,
crazy,
Krillin
not gonna lie.
canonically doesn't have a nose. Next up, there was that scene where Frieza
Bro breathes
unironically
through his
says that the
skin.
planet shall explode in 5 minutes. Oh well, in those 5 minutes, we pretty much got a bunch of 20+ minute episodes, and those 5 minutes were still not over. Who knew that it'd go on to become the ultimate cosmic joke on the concept of time? The next time your friend says he'll be there in 5 minutes, it ends up taking 2 hours. Just know that it was Frieza who invented this concept.
Frieza.
Then there's that scene where Boo is looking at the hourglass. Piccolo tells
I
him
have
that he
seen
can
that
have his
one
fight
before.
after all the grains of sand
So is this
trickle down
gonna
to the
be
bottom,
like-
and everything from the way Boo reacts
So they're gonna
to how
like
he
probably
impatiently
put like
looks
a
at
less
the hourglass
iconic one
is
at the
the
end,
classic
then I guess.
example of how time
Because they really
seems to
put the
not
most
move at all
iconic
when
ones
you
at the
keep
beginning.
staring at the clock, waiting for something to happen. And that is why this snapshot of Boo looking at the hourglass has been memed with so many different captions. Frieza's iconic line, "You fool! This isn't even my final form," is
Yep.
yet another gift to the world of memes. But you should have seen.
I said,
the
I don't
stupid
see it
look
like-
on my
I don't
face
see it
when
like crazy,
realized
but I
that
do
he
see it every
never
now and then.
actually said this line. He did not say it in the original Japanese version, nor in any of the English dubs. But we all agree that he said it, right? When Frieza beat the snot out of Piccolo and the others in his third form, he laughed at them, calling them fools, and then told them that he is not even using his final form. Ironically, this is the power of memes. Things that were never even said can somehow become global slangs that everyone unanimously
Yeah, like, why not
recognizes and agrees
Zoidberg?
with.
Yeah.
As for real canon dialogue that became a meme now, we have Vegeta's quote from Dragon Ball Super that says he's speaking
What did
the
he say
language
here?
of gods. Of course, this comment was made regarding Shenron, but you know how it is. Any random gibberish without any context whatsoever can be paired with a snapshot of this scene, and it'll become a meme. Like,
don't think I've
really,
seen
I
that
cannot
meme
even
ever.
imagine. Vegeta is also responsible for many of the Super Saiyan transformation memes, like the "I wanna be a Super Saiyan."
Yeah, that one didn't really become a meme. That one was just like, that one was just him
Honestly, Vegeta,
crying,
that's
and they
kind of
never
how
really
I
do
looked
the
like
TFS
as well
one.
as a kid wanting to become a Super Saiyan myself.
Same,
and
same.
speaking about the mighty Prince of all Saiyans, is he really the prince? When Vegeta transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and tells Frieza that he is sending him back to hell, Frieza calls him out at his nonsense by declaring that Vegeta's threats are as empty as his title. All hail
That's
Vegeta,
tough.
Prince of no one. That was cold, Frieza. Vegeta is going to need a sensu bean for that burn again. I mean, come on, Vegeta. How many times will he get roasted? But speaking of repeated actions, well, who can leave behind the Krillin constantly dying meme? Like, seriously, whenever something will happen, somehow Krillin will be on the wrong place at the wrong time, and thus end up dead. Again!
Kinda
Krillin was killed
losing
by
me, man.
Tambourine, one of King Piccolo's henchmen during the original Dragon Ball
Bro just got
series.
stepped
In Dragon
on.
Ball-
And you know it's crazy. Some people probably want to go out like that. Some people probably want to go out like that. Not me. I'm not people.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Okay, now, let's get back to Vegeta for one last meme revolving around him. You see, Vegeta's crying in the rain meme has been once again
Now that
used
one
in
I've
all
seen.
kinds of memes unrelated to Dragon Ball.
That's one of the
even
best
anime,
ones.
for that matter. This particular moment occurs during the Android Saga, where Vegeta reflects on his failure to defeat Android 18. This loss is significant because Vegeta had recently achieved the Super Saiyan transformation, a power he believed made him invincible. The defeat shatters his confidence and forces him to confront his limitations.
The pointing meme
As
has
a
to be
meme,
25,
it
right?
is
He has to
Dragon
do
Ball
the.
fandom and is
That has to
recognized
be
even by
25.
those who
I'm
might
putting my
not be
guess in right
familiar
now.
with the series. It's a testament to the enduring popularity of Dragon Ball Z and its characters. Next, I would like to speak about the Ginyu Force iconic pose. Now, this meme is so famous that it is not only referenced in other anime and forms of media worldwide, but even football players strike this pose as a reference to this iconic meme. And before we get to the last point, let's go all the way back to one of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball. Which moment is that? None other than Goku's obsession to shove people in a certain area to check whether they're a man or a woman. I mean, the times have changed so much lately that if Goku were to do what he did to Bulma in the early episodes of Dragon Ball now, well, all I'm going to say is that my guy would be thrown in jail on the spot, hands down. And finally, let's close with something quite weird. What did Goku mean when he said he had never kissed his Chi-Chi?
He didn't do the point. He did that whole video without the I hate that I did it. Y'all like and subscribe, leave a comment. The video link is in the link to this video is in the description, just in case y'all want to watch it.